I go home and just lay down.
You were drained from it. Yeah, frankly.
And
I'm always curious and exploring new ideas.
I hope I never know that. But at work, you imagine that.
You know what I
Totally.
mean?
And I always do.
Yeah.
In my pocket. Always.
Right.
We had a guy jump up out of nowhere.
Almost fella. He spit at us. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Stuck in the Past. But today we're not going to be talking about the past. We're not stuck. We're talking about spring water today. Spring water and how it's been a really important part of my life. Spring water. I started drinking spring water in 2010 and I have not stopped. I've been drinking it for 16 years now and I couldn't imagine drinking anything else. It is super expensive if you want to buy it from the store. So I suggest you find yourself a spring, get the water tested, or find a spring that you know of and that people go to. That if you see lots of people lined up around a spring, you know it's good, and it's usually probably been tested. But you can get yourself a test kit online. Go find a spring. There's a database of springs. It's called findaspring.com. You go there and you can find a spring around your town, around your city, wherever you are in the world. It's a beautiful place. They have reviews of all the springs. They have pictures and descriptions and kind of directions on how to get there. Some of them are hard to find. Most of them are pretty easy to find. You'll get there. If you want it, you'll get it. You'll do it. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about springs today. I've had the pleasure of going to a lot of springs over the past 16 years. And in the recent years, just the last 3 or 4 years, I've got some really good footage of some of these springs. It's magical, man. These springs are magical. It's like when you think about a spring, you think about all across America, let's say, back in the 1500s, when they started building out this country, they would name so many towns Spring this, Spring that, Springville, Big Springs. You think about how many states and counties have cities and towns named Spring something. And even Machu Picchu and all the megalithic stone structures of the world, everywhere, all the ancient sites, they all are built around springs. And so I think springs are a sacred, every spring is sacred in my opinion. And I would say that 90% of them are probably great water to drink and to make your blood with and to you build your body out and get hydrated from. Spring water, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like spring water at the source. Nothing will hydrate you more than spring water at the source. A really great spring at its source, nothing else will hydrate you like that. And please go try it. If you haven't tried that, you've got to go try it. And I'm a testament. I've been doing it for 16 years. Every day of my life for the past 16 years, I consume at least 100 ounces, or I'm sorry, 100. What was it? Probably, probably 100 ounces, 120 ounces of water a day for the most part, give or take. And I've been loving it, man. I'm kind of a water snob now. I can't drink anything else. And if you go to the store, you're going to be spending so much money, like Whole Foods, all that bottled water, and they kind of cook out the goodies. They have to treat it. You can't. It's illegal to serve or sell water that isn't treated in some way. And usually treatment means that you're killing the water, you're sterilizing it in some way, you're taking out all those vitamins and minerals and the goodies that, that spring water gets, it filters down through all these layers of the earth, and then sits in like an incubator for sometimes like 1,000 years, hundreds of years, until it's ready, and it spirals up out of the bedrock, and you get the cleanest substance ever. Like, it hasn't seen the industrial age. That's how pure this stuff is from springs. And I just can't say enough about spring water and how great it is, I think. And I'll tell you, I've been to one of my favorite springs is in Mount Shasta. That's one of the best springs there. It's gushing out of the side of some bedrock, and it's a sacred space, man. It really is. You got to go try that water. It's so cold, so tasty, and that was one. Another one that was really great was in Moab, in Arizona, Utah, Johnny, Utah. I'll show a clip to that, and that water was so good, and we'd hike around there, and all that. If you guys haven't been to Moab and all that hiking around there, it's pretty epic. Me and my buddy just went a few years ago, and you can't believe how gorgeous, Needles District is, and all the canyons. It's unbelievable. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about that. And get yourself to findaspring.com and find a spring around you and go fill up, because there is nothing better than spring water. People want to filter that tap water. That's not where it's at, dude. You want to drink that stuff, go for it. And if you're in a pinch and you need to, do it. Yeah, of course. But if you don't have to, and you got the luxury of a spring, there's no debate there. Anyway, so always test the water. Usually the site on findaspring.com has testing, and people talk about it. There's reviews on it. I don't think that I would go to a spring that didn't have at least like one or two people before me gathering water. I would never trust a spring like that. I think you can get a kit, test kit, water test kit online if you need to test it yourself. And but usually, if you're going on findaspring.com, there's usually people that post the tests of the water. And so I've been doing it for so long, the spring water, and I just really want to encourage everybody out there who hasn't tried it to really go out there and try to find yourself a spring and hydrate in a way that you've never been hydrated before. I'm telling you, this, and they all have different tastes, and the best springs are always the coldest springs, where the water is ice cold, freezing cold water. And it's the cleanest, and it just, it's the best. Okay, I've said enough. Go out there, get yourself some spring water, and let me know down in the comments, guys, if you've been collecting at a spring, where, and let everybody know, how the water is and how it's been doing for you. And yeah, it's so much fun to go harvest water and get it for yourself too. It saves you hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month too. I mean, if you're getting spring water, if you're buying it from a store, man, you're spending so much money. Saratoga or whatever, there's all these springs. And if you can, get yourself some of these, some water jugs, 5-gallon water jugs, 3-gallon water jugs, made of glass. And preferably tinted glass, but if you can't get those, just get the BPA-free plastic jugs as temporaries. And there's nothing like it. It's a labor of love, going and collecting your water, and So that's it, guys. I just wanted to talk about that today. And man, yeah, I can't say enough about good things about spring water. And so there it is. I hope everybody out there is having a blessed day. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey everyone, a few more things. So I wanted to show you guys this spring in the middle of the city in Seattle, and it's right across the street from Leschi Beach. I'm sure you locals know and have been to Leschi Beach. There it is, right across the street. This spring has always been here. It always will. And I just think that they're so enchanting, these city springs. As all springs are enchanting, really, but to find one in the city, I don't know what the water is as far as the tests, if you could drink it or not. I'm sure that it would be probably polluted or have a little bit of some stuff in there that you wouldn't want to drink, but who knows? I haven't tested it, so I will soon. I'll let you guys know the results. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that. And also, I wanted to give a shout out to my first 2 subscribers, Travis and 8Ball. Thanks, guys. Welcome aboard. And God bless you guys. And God bless everyone here. Hope you're having a blessed day. And also, one more thing. It is findaspring.org, not .com. It's findaspring.org. Just to let you know if you want to go take advantage of the database of springs in your area. Until next time, guys. Bye.